This is an exercise on focused intention. It is not an exercise in hypnosis. It's a component of hypnosis, or it can be a component of hypnosis, but the intention here is to exercise, to work out with these mental drills, as it were, to work on your ability to focus and to do things intentionally. So this process, this exercise, requires that you are either sitting or laying down. It is also necessary that you are doing nothing else. You are completely focused on me, on my voice, on my instructions. That way you can both focus on your own process and listen very carefully at to my instructions. So to begin, I just want you to focus on your breathing. I don't want you to change your natural rhythm of breathing just yet. I just want you to enjoy and feel that natural ebb and flow that happens as you inhale and exhale. Every person, every body has a different rhythm, has a different breathing rhythm. Fast or slow. Mine tends to be a little faster, especially right now. I just finished doing a workout, so that means my breathing is a little bit more rapid than it would normally be. So you're focused on that breathing. I don't want you to upset the rhythm. I just want you to take note of it, to focus on the rhythm that happens naturally within your body as you breathe. Each breath, each inhalation and exhalation, you'll notice the flow between them. This may or may not affect the rest of your body. But I just want you to find that rhythm, that natural rhythm. And then I want you to make that rhythm intentional. Don't change the rhythm necessarily, but make it so that you are intending to take that next breath. Because breathing is one of those responses that we just do automatically. We don't necessarily focus on it. But now I want you to. I want you to feel every breath. I want you to take your inhalation a fraction of a second just before your body's natural rhythm would do so, making every breath intentional. Every time you breathe, this is a conscious decision on your part. And the same goes with the exhalation. That exhalation is happening at the rhythm your body naturally does, but you are intending to release that air from your body. Focus your intentions on your breathing, the in and out. Now, for those of you just starting this sort of mental exercise, this is actually one of the more difficult aspects to it, is to intentionally change something that naturally happens. So, for some people, I find it helpful to change the delivery system of your air. So, instead of inhaling through your mouth, you would inhale through your nose. Therefore, consciously making the decision to change the avenue in which the air gets to you. So, it's a conscious decision. You're switching the delivery method. You're not changing the rhythm, but you're making it so that your breath is still intentional. And it happens at a natural rhythm, and the intention comes from changing the delivery method. And continue doing that. Just continue using that natural rhythm. And take each breath just a fraction of a second before your body naturally would. Allow it to become a conscious thought. Good. Now, you have your rhythm now. You can feel it. And I want you to focus on slowing it down. And in order to do that, imagine you're taking your deeper breaths. You're filling your lungs with every inhalation and emptying yourself out completely with your exhalation. Consciously taking every breath, intentionally slowing each breath down and filling your body up. Continue doing so until this sort of tempo, the rhythm of the deep breathing, has become just as natural as the slower breathing, as the quicker breathing we did earlier. That it becomes a part of your natural rhythm, of your inhalations and exhalations. You naturally take them at this pace for the remainder of this exercise. Focus your intention on turning this rhythm, this deep breathing, deep exhalation, as part of your natural flow. And once you have that down, once you are able to focus your breathing in a slow and steady way, I'd like you to focus on your feet, specifically on your toes. And I'd like you to notice any changes your body, your toes and your feet may have during your breath. Our entire body kind of has its own respiratory system that is not necessarily connected. When we take a breath, our body responds. When we exhale, our body responds. When we inhale, our body responds. However small those tiny little subtle changes may be, our body does respond to every breath we take. This is exceptionally true when your breaths are intended. When you focus your intention on your breathing, your body will respond in a more exaggerated fashion. So every breath is going to affect every part of your body. And for now, we're focused on your toes and your feet. You might begin to feel a tiny tingling sensation beginning to build within your body, specifically on your toes and your feet, because that's where our intended focus is. This is an important part. That sort of sensational response to our very intended breathing, our focused intention. You might find that your toes or your feet might start to twitch or move around as if they have a mind of their own, as that tingling sensation begins to get stronger with every breath. And that's all right. There's nothing wrong with your body responding. Now, as you take your next inhalation, I'd like you to tense your feet, to either curl your toes or push them up to the sky. Just feel that tension within your feet as you inhale. Focus your attention on tensing the muscles within your foot. And as you exhale, let it go. Let the blood rush back into it. And then as you inhale again, tense it up. And exhale. Now, continue to do this while simultaneously listening to what I have to say. you're going to notice that every time you relax, every time you exhale, that tingling sensation becomes exaggerated or amplified every single time. That sort of sensation is going to increase with every breath, every exhalation, every time you relax all the muscles in that focused part of your body. That tingling takes over. And let it all go. Now your foot should not be cramping or anything like that. Now the blood is flowing in properly. You're continuing to take those very intentional breaths, nice and deep. And just enjoy that tingling sensation. For some people, that sensation moves up their leg, goes beyond just their feet. And that's okay. But our focused intention right now is on our breathing, on our inhalation and our exhalation and the rhythm in which we create them, and the rhythm that we created. Now, instead of focusing on your feet, I'd like you to focus on your hands and your fingers. See how they change with every breath, with every inhalation versus exhalation. Those feelings of tingling and warmth can be felt usually much stronger in the hands than in the feet. They might feel light. And as you inhale, make a fist, a tight fist, and tense it up. And with your exhalation, release. And inhale, tensing up. Exhale. Now you'll notice that the tingling sensations become stronger every single breath you take. Keep going, continue to tense up with every breath. That tightened and tense during their inhalation, and then release as you exhale. Allow those tingles to get stronger with every breath. And let go. Focusing now back on our breathing, the slow rhythm, the deep breathing. The inhalation and the exhalation, the rhythm, the tempo we created earlier. Now your shoulders. Everyone's shoulders are always so tense, aren't they? So now as you breathe, tense them up more as you inhale. Almost like you're pulling your shoulders up to the base of your ear. And as you exhale, let it go. And continue doing that with every breath, tensing up with your inhalation and releasing with your exhalation. And we're focused primarily on our shoulders here. Other parts of our body may get involved, but the shoulders are our focus. This is our focused intention, our breath, that rhythm, and our shoulders. The tingling sensation is a little less obvious in your shoulders, but you'll definitely feel the extra blood flow, that warmth. And each relaxation, you feel your whole body almost responding to. Now focus back on your breathing, ignoring your shoulders, allowing that warm, tingling sensation to come from your fingertips all the way up to your shoulders. Just feel that sensation, but don't focus on it. Our focus, our intention is on our breathing, that same rhythm, that same tempo. Continuing to feel that rhythm and allowing it to happen, and intending every breath. And now we're going to focus on one last part of your body. It may seem a little bit odd to some. I want you to focus directly on your bottom, on your ass. And as you breathe, tense it up. Those who have a large bottom like myself will find that when you tense up, you tend to go up off your chair almost. And exhale, relax it out. And continue doing so, tensing up as you inhale and letting it go as you exhale. That tingling sensation, that warmth running over your body, continuing. And you can feel that rhythm taking over, that tingling that was once in your toes and your feet, climbing through the rest of your body as if to meet that warmth building in your ass. Good. Back to our breathing, that nice, slow tempo of deep, deep breaths. Now shift your focus. Ignore your breathing and just feel how relaxed your entire body is at this point. Feel how good it is to feel those sensations running through your body. And you can continue this exercise using different parts of your body, tensing and releasing, but focusing primarily on your breath. And I'll have more exercises for you at a later date. À bientôt.